Hello and welcome to today's Haircut for Charity podcast. My name is Jenny Tomlinson and I am the marketing manager here at m-hance. Just for those who aren't aware, m-hance's CEO Alan Moody actually came up with the initiative Haircut for Charity as direct response to the COVID-19 outbreak and as a way to support smaller charities. So how the initiative works is that while people are at home, they're cutting, trimming, dyeing their own hair, or even clipping their dogs. Can't forget those. We're encouraging those to obviously share their before and after photos with us, and also to sort of donate what they would have spent at the hair salon, the barbers, or the dog groomers, and donate that money to the charity of their choice or to our charity fund, which supports many charities including the Halifax, Huddersfield, Bradford and district branch of the RSPCA, which leads me nicely introducing Lauren Moore from the RSPCA. Lauren, welcome.
Hi, thank you, Jenny. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. So first of all, do you want to tell us more about the great work that your charity does?
Yes, absolutely. Well, as you said there, nice long title. We are the RSPCA Halifax, Huddersfield and Bradford branch. And what we do is we take on animals and rehabilitate them and find them homes. We are affiliated with the National RSPCA in the fact that, to look at it this way, the RSPCA main charity do the rescue, the inspectors, they do the investigations of cruelty complaints, and we'll be there to advise and help the public, help with wildlife and other domesticated animals and farm animals too. But what we do at our branch is we actually work on the rehabilitation of the animals that are brought into our centre, and we will do training with them. We'll be able to give them any medication, any veterinary care that they may need, and then eventually find them a loving new home.
Oh, that's lovely. Some really rewarding work there. So how are you currently funded?
We are completely funded by the public. We don't get any government funding at all. And also, again, being a separate charity from the National RSPCA, we have to raise our own funds within our own boundary area. So we do fundraising events, we have charity shops, we have some wonderful supporters who do put donations through with that. Some of our schemes that we have, such as Sponsor an Animal Space. We also have a fantastic scheme called the Elderly Animal Rehoming Scheme, which is basically helping animals find homes that are over the age of 10 years old. And that's another thing that just in our branch that we do that supports the community, and in return the community are fantastic in supporting us back. But everything we do is all off our own back, and we do have to support ourselves through these activities.
Fantastic. So when COVID-19 came along, obviously it's affected you massively operationally and with your fundraising activities.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember the date, March 23rd, we got the news through. We shut all of our charity shops, which is a massive blow because the donations we get into the charity shops do generate a lot of funds to run our animal centre and to care for these animals. So when we had to shut the shops, there was also the case of having to stop all fundraising events as well. Now, as a branch, we're quite famous for holding a lot of dog shows. We're out and about in the community, dog shows everywhere. But again, in this current climate, there's no way that we could put on any events with the lockdown. So we've really struggled, and the way we've been surviving really is by our wonderful supporters. But we've also got an online pet shop, our animal centre, so people have been able to buy pet products online from our shop, but it really has been a trickle of income coming in. So it really has affected us, as with all charities, it really has affected us.
Okay. So in terms of, is there anything you've had to do differently or adapt to sort of make sure you can keep running during this time?
Yeah, well, we have converted a lot of our events to online. We started off with a virtual pet show, and we've also done raffles. We've live streamed from our animal centre as much as possible, even getting ideas of how the animals can get involved with fundraising ideas, and then wonderful projects like the Haircut for Charity being involved. It's just everything does seem to be online now, and that's the way of the world. It was already quite a digital world to start with, but now we really are relying a lot of online support on the online online community. And again, until there's any light at the end of the tunnel that we may be able to reopen shops, even to hold an event at some point during this year, all of our adapting fundraising wise has come online. And also in the case of affecting our animal centre, obviously adoptions had to stop. We've not been able to rehome any animals. So for a good month, 5 weeks, we did have no adoptions through, but we were getting applications. So the staff at the animal centre, God bless them, had to go through hundreds of applications to find the right people to match with the animals. And we have just about started up adoptions of cats at the moment. And with dogs, we are still taking applications, but until we can really do a proper home visit and do visits with the people and the dog to make sure that they are the best match for each other, we are just at the moment still on hold with the adoptions.
Must be really difficult. You touched on it earlier, but how are initiatives like Haircut for Charity helping?
Fantastic. Honestly, initiatives like this are something that people can take off their own back, off their own head in a way, but they can take it off their own back to do something that's such a we took it for granted, the fact of being able to go to a hairdresser's and get your hair cut. I mean, we took a lot for granted being able to go out and do things, but it seems like such a simple idea of what you would have spent, you can then donate to a charity and do it yourself. I do have to say, we have had members of staff though threatening to shave their heads for us if we raise a certain amount of money, and I believe that one of them, their husband, is not happy about that. To be so we are, but again, it's such a fantastic initiative to be a part of, and we're so happy to have found you, and again, the support that you give the charities is absolutely amazing.
We're really pleased with it. So thank you to Lauren Moore for joining me today. So if you want any more information on Haircut for Charity or the fantastic work that the Halifax, Huddersfield, Bradford and District branch of the RSPCA does, you can find the details at the end of this podcast. So thanks again for listening, and thanks again to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Jenny. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.